So we're gonna talk about everybody's proposal from the first video capture. We'll start off with Desiree and Amy's collaboration, the poetry event. What do we have to say about that?
Well, Desiree and Amy, I like your project idea. You two had an awesome presentation. Everything flowed together. This is doable. So let me know the details on where you guys are gonna have this awesome event. And let me know about the website too.
Okay, so about the poetry event, you guys have a big focus on advertising, that being web design, I guess flyers and stuff like that. I guess it's a collaboration between the both of you. That's really good. It helps you branch out, so it's not just writing poetry, because it seems to be a little bit boring, but if you guys got your hands out and like actual designing, it'd be good. But I'm a little curious about like promotion on the internet, because it's kind of a lot harder. You have to maintain tracking that as well, like view counts and stuff like that, and promoting a web page. People will walk by that. You'll probably have to talk to classmate Melissa Bechtold about that, because she's doing something about advertising as well. You noted about comfort zones. I don't know about that. I don't know what the exact goal is, but good luck with that. Next we have Dan Ciccone. He's doing the illustration. Not quite sure exactly what the illustration is about. Using After Effects, and it's going to be English and comic. What do you gotta say about that?
Well done. I've always enjoyed your drawings and illustrations and some of your posters. From what I've seen and what you do, I think we shouldn't have any technical difficulties doing this project. Just make sure you have enough time to finish everything, and I think you have a successful portfolio piece. So have fun.
Yeah, there's not much you can really say about that. Not quite sure exactly what the story is going to be about. When you noted that you'll be using programs such as After Effects, what specifically in After Effects? After Effects is a broad program, so it's as if somebody was going to do 3D animation, they want to say I want to use 3D Studio Max, or what are you trying to accomplish with 3D Studio Max? Do you know much about the program? What type of effects you're going to be using? If you're just doing that comic book style layout, you might not even really need to use After Effects, because there's other programs that can probably do that as effectively. But that's good enough. Next is Joe. His is a game using simple gameplay aspects based on a narrative, focusing on art direction.
Yeah, Joe, I get your story. I mean, the story for the game that you're going to work on. I mean, you said you're not going to use any technical details, like, for example, I mean, in a game, we have models and levels and stuff like that. So I can't really picture how the game is going to turn out. But I think you have something in mind, so I mean, I don't really know what exactly your project is gonna look like, so maybe you have an idea, but I would like to hear more about it.
Yeah, definitely gonna have to hear more about it, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't understand what the hell is going on with your game. Child going through a family breakup, turn that into a game, that's cool. But when you say that you're lacking extensive gameplay mechanics, I don't know how it's gonna work. You might as well just do a narrative, a story. It seems like it has no plot. You say simple gameplay aspects, what's simple? I mean, name a game that uses simple gameplay mechanics that you can actually achieve, that you can actually reproduce. because making a game is extremely hard, and the narrative that you have, it's kind of, you have to be extremely creative. And when you say art direction, you're kind of limited to texturing. I mean, unless you have any like type of rendering software to use with Unity, which there aren't that many. But like, I want to see what happens. I mean, you just have to show me what you can do with it. I don't understand what's going on with it, but good luck to you. Next, we have Melissa B with ambient advertising.
Wow. I don't really know that much about advertising and all the stuff that goes into it. But from listening to you talk in class in your presentation, it looks like you know a lot about it. So I think your project is going to be a successful one, and can't wait to hear more about it.
Your project is probably one of the more interesting ones that we have in the class. It can either cost a whole lot of money, or it can actually cost like nothing at all. It's like yours is one of the ones that can get the most feedback because it is advertising, and it's using different type of advertising techniques that we kind of don't see normally. So it's kind of one of those projects I have to just walk by and go, yeah, this is definitely her project.
Yeah.
You gave us a lot of history about what it was. You didn't give us much about exactly like what you're going to do, and maybe part of that is a surprise. Like, what exactly are you advertising again? I'm not 100% sure, but like, is it going to be something for another project, or is it just something for you, or is it just a test? Like some of these things that need to come into play. Where are you going to do this? Because they're actual like physical props. Or are you going to get the permission to do some of this? Because obviously your advertising is not going to take place in a visual art building. It has to be like widespread, something big. So good luck to you on that. Next is CJ's animation.
Yo, CJ, your presentation was on point. I like this background history you gave. I like history myself, and I always like to hear people talk about such topics like the types of wars you talk about. Anyways, I don't really know how you're going to make or the currency move and stuff like that, but I know you can do it. So actually, my dad travels around a lot, so and I think he got a lot of currencies from other countries at home. So maybe whilst at home on spring break, I might bring some back to school and show it to you.
Okay, your project I like a lot just because it's an animation. I can relate to it. If it's 3D, then it's even better. Right now, it's just war with money to me. War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah. Yada yada yada. Anyways, you have to convey like the emotions of war so people know that it's war, not just a battle between currencies or like depictions of other countries going at it. There's like more to it than just the fighting, like the emotional distress that families go through. You're doing money, like the cost and values, how that affects growing, like developments, cultures, stuff like that. I don't know how you're gonna branch that off. It's kind of like a sub-animation and a sub-animation and like a full animation. So you really have a lot of ways you can go and do this. It's a really, really good idea. It's just how you're going to represent war. So it's not just a battle. It's actual war between countries. Like recreate World War II, like U.S. currency, German currency, French currency, English currencies, do stuff like that. But like